Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. We are underway in Uptown Surrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Colts first down.
Come on.
A gain of 12.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Tyler
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Colts first down. A gain of 11.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And it's 4th down.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. That one taken in. That's Tedero McMillan. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Panthers first
Down. Cut.
Now Hubbard. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there for that. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Set. Cut. 52. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And it's that rookie 3rd-round pick. They get 15 on that game. It's a a Carolina first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Another run here with Hubbard. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Richardson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw. Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. They get 18 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
18. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Check.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop.
Let's go now.
Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going, short game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Colts.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment.
Check. Panther.
The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Roll.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Colts are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half, as he's closing in on 100 yards already.
At the 49-yard line.
Okay, right.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Set, ready. 52, blue. Ready.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move change. First down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Okay, black. Set.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup.
From 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. 45, white. Set, coming.
Here's Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. 14. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
In motion is Warren. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Come on, come on.
In motion is Warren. On the ground, it's Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
Downs goes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Throwing, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Here we go, here we go.
40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Downs.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. He's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Back to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Set.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Set. 50. Green. Cut.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Watch out. Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95. Cut.
They'll go again with Hubbard. Mark down at the 6. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Drill. 52. Ready. Set.
On the give is Hubbard. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run with Brooks. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The extra point is good. Panthers are out to a 21-10 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. From the gun, Richardson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. 1st and 10. Now Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Wallace there, defensive
Ready.
In motion comes Pittman. Second down throw for Richardson. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one, so nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Come on, set. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. On the return, this is strong. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go. 33, yellow, set.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Ready, ready. Hut.
They'll look to throw. The catch made by McMillan. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
At the 39-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Colts offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And In this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he will get into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense is ready to get back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pitts. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Colts about set to punt. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This is taken at the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
45, 1. Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to
Ready,
go.
ready. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. It is second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Richardson going to look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's still on his feet. Jonathan Taylor. The race is on. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Colts are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. on the return. This is strong. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10.
Ready. 52 boom. Set.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Black 40. Set.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Still second down.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Ready.
As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. 60 red. 6 ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Taylor loses the football. The Panthers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Check white. Set hut. Hut, hut.
Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the fourth. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready. Set.
is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
Set.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
Red, 38.
line.
Set. Go.
A run with Hubbard. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
The 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
His throw left side is complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Carolina. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Low. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready to take over once again. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
16 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
No.
On play action, Richardson. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Hill does this off to Taylor. Complete. And they'll pick up the first down and gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Colts.
Ready.
First down.
Liking 18.
Throwing is Richardson. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In motion comes Pittman. Throwing on second down, Richardson. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll try to run for it. And he will score. Game on. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10.
Come on, set. 45, set.
He's going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Right, set. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Panthers, first down.
Set, hut.
First and 10
Black
at
40.
the 38-yard line.
Set, hut.
They'll give up the middle. It's Hubbard. The ball comes out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Recovered by the Colts.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 26-yard line.
On second down, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Gain of 16 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12.
Here we go. Set.
12-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk.
From the gun, Richardson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set. Hut, hut.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
52 plus. Let's go. 45. Set.
Again, it is Brooks. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here we go. Hut.
A carry here for ETN. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's going to have a Panthers first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. I mean, you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Ready. 50. Green. Set.
Now, ETN with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Ready?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers.